Excuse me. I didn't have that rolling in the last one. Welcome to Platzz Gastro Pub Quiz. And we're going to do this every Friday night. I do it on Facebook a little bit earlier, in fact, an hour earlier at 8 o'clock. I know that I'm not quite as sophisticated as Brent Graham and being able to broadcast on 2 channels at the same time. I will get there eventually. But anyway, yep, I'm going to put the questions on the screen, nice and easy, general knowledge, and I will just shout out the answers as I see them, and if somebody answers them, I will put their answers on the screen. So yeah, that's it. I'm Gavin. It's there we go. Let's put the logo up there. It's Platzz Gastro Pub. We're in Hillcrest in Durban, and when the restaurant is open, which is not currently, we will be doing live quizzes at the restaurant, which is what we were doing before lockdown. And I'm gonna have a go. Right, I see I only got one viewer, which I'm assuming is Debbie. Anyway, because this is live, I'm not going to worry too much. I'm going to start going. Right, question number 1. Excuse me. How many draws have there been in the recently started Australian version of Super Rugby? 0, 1, or 2? In fact, I wonder if I suppose I can put the answers in as well. Huh? Yeah, it's just you and I at this stage. Right, I'm not going to do that. I'll get that right next time. Right, the answer to that is 2. Today we had a draw, Rebels and Force. They drew 20 all, and the last draw we had was the Reds and the Rebels. I think it's 17 all a couple of weeks ago. Excuse me. Right, question number 2. How many kilograms in 1,000 pounds? 453 kilograms, 553 kilograms, or 653 kilograms? Right, nice and easy. How many kilograms in 1,000 pounds? 453, 553, or 653? The answer there is 453 kilograms. Right, question number 3.
Can you not see my answer?
Debbie, correct. 453. All right, question number 3. How many pins are there on the crown of the Rolex logo? 3, 4, or 5? How many pins on the crown of the Rolex logo? So the Rolex logo is a little golden crown. How many pins are there on the crown? 3, 4, or 5? Yeah, I only got one person watching live. So yeah, if you are watching this and you're watching it obviously afterwards, come and have a bit of fun with us on Friday night at 9 o'clock South African time, which is 8 o'clock UK time. Excuse me, and we will do this live. We do it on Facebook at 8 o'clock and we do it live now. Correct, Debbie, 100% right. It is 5. In fact, I suppose you can put the answers on for me. Question number 4. How many sides does a nonogram have? How many sides does a nonogram have? Bit of a maths question. We'll answer and I'll put them up. There we go. Answer to that question, with the help of Wi-Fi, is 9. Right, question number 5. If you're a 1 billion seconds old, how old are you? 32 years old, 44 years old, or 62 years old? If you've lived for 1 billion seconds, how old are you? 32, 44, or 62 years old? You remember? Oh, hasn't come through yet. Okay, if you've lived for 1 billion seconds, how old are you? 32, 44, or 62 years old? There we go. 32 is the correct answer. In fact, it's more specifically, it's 31. years and 8.5 months. So just under 32 years, but from the purpose of the question, it was the closest of the possible answers. Right, a bit of an anagram here. If you scramble the letters MAZE SQUIRT, what 10-letter word do you get? If you scramble the letters MAZE SQUIRT, MAZE SQUIRT. If you unscramble those, what word do you get? Excuse me. If you unscramble the words MAZE SQUIRT, what word do you get? And the word is Quizmaster. Quizmaster. MAZE SQUIRT unscrambled becomes Quizmaster. Right. Okay, which byte is missing? A byte, a kilobyte, a gigabyte, and a terabyte, all in order, but there's a missing byte. Which byte is missing? Byte, kilobyte, gigabyte, and terabyte. There's one byte missing, and I'd like to know which byte or what byte is missing. And the answer is megabyte. The megabyte comes after the byte and the kilobyte and before the gigabyte and the terabyte. So it's directly in the middle of all of those four options. Right, next up, our flag question for tonight, question number 8. What color are the stars in the Chinese flag and how many are there? What color are the stars in the Chinese flag and how many are there? What color are the stars in the Chinese flag and how many are there? And the answer is yellow, and there are 5 of them. There's one big one and 4 little ones. Right, question number, where are we up to now? Question number 9. What country is the tire company Dunlop from? And I don't really want to know who owns Dunlop now or where their headquarters are. I would like to know, where did Dunlop actually originate? So that's probably the question I'm trying to ask here, is which country did the tire company Dunlop originate from? Which country is the tire company Dunlop from originally? Here we go. I had to answer that one because Wifey had forgotten. The country, the answer is Ireland. Oh, did you? Sorry. Okay, there we go. Okay, fair enough. Right, next up. Which country produces, question number 10, which country produces the Volvo vehicle, the Volvo car and the Volvo truck? Where do they come from? Which country does the Volvo come from? The answer there, nice and easy. After having owned one and driven one, it is from Sweden. Right, Sweden is the answer there. Okay, next up is what currency, question number 11, what currency did Latvia use prior to switching to the euro in 2014? Which currency did Latvia use prior to switching over to the euro in 2014? What currency did Latvia use prior to switching over to the euro in 2014? And the answer is the Latvian lat. The Latvian lat is the answer that I was looking for there. Question number 12. Nice and hard. We all hear it on TV programs. The zip code. What do the letters ZIP stand for in the US Postal Code System? What do the letters ZIP stand for in the US Postal Code System? What's wrong? Don't you know? She's trying to remember from earlier. The answer is the Zone Improvement Project. Zip code is called the Zone Improvement Project, American zip code system. Right. Question number 13. What do you suffer from if you suffer from gymnophobia? What do you suffer from if you suffer from gymnophobia? Answer to what do you suffer from if you suffer from gymnophobia is fear of being naked. Fear of being naked. Right, question number 14. What do the Latin words carpe vinum mean? Everybody knows that carpe diem means seize the day, but what does carpe vinum mean? Carpe vinum. That's something our government did, says Debbie. And that is the answer. The answer is seize the wine. Seize the wine. Right, we're moving on to question number 15. Question number 15 is, what is the sixth planet from the sun? We all know that the third rock from the sun, or the third planet from the sun, is Earth. What is the sixth planet from the sun? Excuse me. Sixth planet from the sun is, I'll write it in here. Did you answer? Okay. The answer is Saturn. Saturn is the sixth planet from the sun. Right, question number 16. What is the capital of New Zealand? What is the capital of New Zealand? Got a lot of Aucklands and Christchurches earlier. I'd like to know what the capital of New Zealand is. Capital of New Zealand is, you know, capital of New Zealand is Wellington. You always hear that if you're watching Super Rugby, the Cape Town, it's Wellington, not Auckland and not Christchurch. Right, question number 17. What is the main alcoholic ingredient of the Margarita, or what is the hero of the Margarita, as they say in Master Chef and My Kitchen Rules and all of those things? What is the main ingredient, a main alcoholic ingredient of a Margarita? The hero of the Margarita is it is tequila, correct. Well, you're answering for the putting the answer on the screen is actually what we're doing here. Not having one person answer all of them. Right, question number 18. What is the name of Australia's largest lake, covering 9,500 square meters, situated at 45 meters below sea level, and is the lowest point in Aussie, in Australia? What is the name of Australia's largest lake, covering 9,500 square kilometers, and is situated at minus 45 degrees below sea level, the lowest point in Australia. Yep, you're pretty close. And the answer we're looking for is Lake Erie, or Erie, Lake Erie, I think it's pronounced. Right, question number 19. Nice and easy. Our excuse me, cartoon or animated question for the week. What is the name of Bart Simpson's baby sister? What is the name of Bart Simpson's baby sister? Nice and easy. Answer there is Maggie, not Lisa. A lot of people answered Lisa earlier. Maggie is the answer. Maggie's the baby, and Lisa is the younger sister. Right, Harry, question number 20. What is the name of Harry and Meghan's upcoming autobiography? Harry and Meghan's autobiography that's upcoming hasn't been written yet as of the end of July 2020. I'd like to know the name of the autobiography. You remember?
Something freedom.
Name of Harry and Meghan's upcoming autobiography is Finding Freedom. Excuse me. Finding Freedom is the answer that I was looking for there. All right, question number 21, our island question for the week. What is the name of the large French island north of Italy, Sardinia, in the Mediterranean? What is the name of the large French island north of Italy, Sardinia, in the Mediterranean? It's not the biggest island in the Mediterranean. Sicily is. Sardinia is second. So I think this one may be the third largest one. I'd like to know the name of that. And I will put answer up here. It is indeed Corsica. The French island is Corsica. Right, question number, where are we up to now? Question number 22. What is the name, or what is the new accepted name of Australia's famous Ayers Rock? We knew it as Ayers Rock for many, many years. It's got a new name. It's an Aboriginal name. I'd like to know what the name of the famous Ayers Rock is called. What is the new accepted name of Australia's famous Ayers Rock, the Aboriginal name? And the answer is Uluru. Uluru. My son knew that. Right, where are we up to now? Ah, nice and easy. Question number 23. What is the Scoville heat unit scale used to measure? The Scoville heat unit scale to measure. What is the Scoville heat unit scale used to measure? There's a clue in the question there, actually. And the clue is heat. It's a food/biology question. Measures the heat of chilies, how hot the chilies are. Right, here we go. Question number 24. What mountain range does the world's longest tunnel at 56 kilometers called the Gotthard Base Tunnel go under? What's the name of the mountain range that the world's largest tunnel, it's actually a train tunnel, at 56 kilometers called the Gotthard Base Tunnel go under? What mountain range does it go under? And the answer there is the Swiss Alps. The Swiss Alps. Okay, question number 25. Nice and easy, probably one of the easiest questions for the night. When you think hair irons, what company comes to mind? What is the most popular hair iron company that everybody talks about, all the women talk about, all the women use? When you think hair irons, what company comes to mind. PhD is what I was looking for, the most popular of all of the hair iron companies. I don't even know if there are any other ones, but PhD is the one that I was looking for. Excuse me. Right. Where in the world, question number 26, where in the world is the Cook Straits located? You need to probably be a little bit more specific to get this right. Geographically, you'd have to be specific. The general area wouldn't be good enough, I would say, in answering this question. Question 26, where in the world is the Cook Straits located? You can call that a spelling mistake. Interestingly, the answer there is it separates New Zealand's North and South Island. Sorry, I was trying to do the and sign. I hit the 7 by mistake. Separates New Zealand's North and South Islands, the Cook Straits. Right, question number 27. Which company currently sponsors the South African cricket team, the Proteas? Who is their current sponsor? Which company currently sponsors the South African cricket team, the Proteas? The answer there is they have no sponsor since Standard Bank pulled out in April of 2020. And as Debbie said, they don't have one, correct. Right, question number, excuse me, question number 28. Third last question. We do 30 questions every week. Which famous singer is known by the nickname BONO? I know he's the lead singer of U2. I was actually looking for his real name. Famous singer is known by the nickname BONO. The answer there is Paul David Hewson. Paul David Hewson is the answer that I was looking for. Oh, I actually missed this question in my last quiz. That's interesting. I wonder why. Oh, there it is there. Question number 29. I missed it completely. Which is further south, Las Vegas, USA, Rhodes Island in Greece, or Fukui in Japan? Which is further south on the latitude line? Las Vegas, USA, Rhodes Island in Greece, or Fukui in Japan? I did actually write all of them down, so I'm going to list it quickly. The answer is okay, which is further south, Las Vegas, Rhodes Island, Greece, or Fukui, Japan? And the answer there is Rhodes Island at 36.127. Interestingly, Las Vegas is at 36.13, and Fukui is 36.3. So Rhodes Island is further south. Actually, forgot that question completely earlier. Well, I didn't forget it, I missed it. Right, the last question for tonight. Question number 30. Who was Elton John singing about in his 1997 song, popularly known as Goodbye England's Rose? Who was Elton John singing about in his 1997 song, popularly known as Goodbye England's Rose? Who was he singing about? He was indeed singing about Princess Diana. Excuse me, and that's it. Thanks very much for joining us. I know that obviously didn't have any live people tonight. But if you are watching this video during the week, please come through at 9 o'clock on Friday night, South African time, so 2100, and we'll do it all over again. Thanks very much on behalf of Platzz Gastro Pub. Excuse me, let me actually just put that up. There we go. Thank you for joining us tonight. Don't forget to come through tomorrow for our music quiz. Yeah, the music quiz isn't on YouTube at this stage because of the copyrights and all of that, but you will find us at Platzz Gastro Pub on Facebook, if you look that up. And obviously, in my case, you catch me here at Oracle PD on YouTube or Oracle Rugby on Facebook. That's it. Thanks very much. Enjoy the weekend.